Today we are discussing the interview questions and answers for AWS Certified Developer Associate. You can download the complete list of AWS based questions from the link provided in the description. Our interview question based on Certified Developer Associate is: what is AWS Kinesis data streams and how does it work? Your answer should be AWS Kinesis Data Streams is a scalable and durable real-time data streaming service provided by AWS. It allows you to ingest and process large volumes of streaming data in real time and enables real-time analytics, machine learning, and other applications. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS IAM roles and IAM policies. Your answer should be AWS IAM roles are entities that define permissions for making AWS service requests, while IAM policies are documents that define permissions and are attached to IAM identities or AWS resources. Roles are assumed by users, services, or resources by a specific task, whereas policies specify the permissions for actions in AWS. Our next interview question is: what is AWS Elastic Beanstalk deployment strategies and how can they be used? Your answer should be AWS Elastic Beanstalk deployment strategies are methods for deploying applications updates to Elastic Beanstalk environments. They include all at once, rolling with additional batch, and immutable. These strategies allows you to control how updates are applied and their impact on application availability. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS Lambda functions, aliases, and versions. Your answer should be AWS Lambda function aliases are pointers to specific versions or aliases of a Lambda function. Versions are immutable snapshots of the function's code and configuration, while aliases are mutable pointers to versions. Aliases can be used to control which version of a function is invoked by clients. Our next interview question is: what is AWS Elastic File System EFS Lifecycle Management and how does it work? Your answer should be AWS Elastic File System EFS Lifecycle Management is a feature that automatically transitions files between different storage classes based on access patterns. It helps optimize storage costs by moving files that are less frequently accessed to lower cost storage tiers. Our next interview question is: explain the concept of AWS CloudTrail log file validation. Your answer should be AWS CloudTrail log file validation is a feature that helps ensure the integrity of CloudTrail log files by digitally signing them using SHA-256. It allows you to verify the authenticity and integrity of log files and detect any unauthorized modifications. Our next interview question is: what is AWS X-ray trace analysis and how can it be used for debugging applications? Your answer should be AWS X-ray trace analysis is a feature that allows you to analyze traces captured by AWS X-ray to identify performance bottlenecks and troubleshoot issues in distributed applications. It provides insights into the latency and dependencies of requests as they travel through your application. Our next interview question is explain the difference between AWS API Gateway and AWS Application Load Balancer ALB. Your answer should be AWS API Gateway is a fully managed service that allows you to create, publish, maintain, monitor, and secure APIs at any scale. AWS Application Load Balancer ALB is a load balancing service that routes incoming HTTP and HTTPS traffic to target EC2 instances, containers, or Lambda functions based on request parameters. If you are preparing for any AWS-based certifications, you can download the complete list of valid, tried and tested questions and answers from the link provided in the description below.